So here is one good reason why moving to London may make sense for you. Hey, it's Ryan Hodge, broker owner at the realty firm. Sandra and I have been selling real estate in London for nearly 20 years. It's hard to believe. We've seen lots of different markets, lots of changes, whether it's in the market, whether it's with interest rates, whether it's in the political climate, whether it's in world pandemics. And of course, since COVID hit back in 2020, we've seen a lot of people making adjustments to their living arrangements. And for quite some time, a lot of people looking to commute because they could actually work from home. They weren't needing to go into the big city of Toronto nearly as much. And so we've really been studying this on our end as far as affordability, because ultimately, Toronto is still what we would say the prestige market, where London is actually the practicality market. And I'm going to break down some numbers for you, because right now, I'm not going to get into all of the politics of everything. And, no matter what side of the fence you're on, what we know is the cost of living is very, very high. And so I thought I'd break down numbers for you in terms of Toronto, actually the GTA versus London, which is our entire market, the London and St. Thomas Association, because we're going to take a look at the big picture. So March 2026 sales in the GTA were 5,039, up 1.7 year over year. They had over 14,000 listings, but that was down 16.7%. And the average selling price in the GTA was $1,017,796, down 6.7% year over year. The benchmark price was $941,800, down 7.4% year over year. London and St. Thomas, our market, overall market, March 2026, sales were 586, up 4.1% year over year. New listings were 1,490, and the average sale price in London, Ontario, $627,112. I did a recent breakdown in my entire March market update that I posted early April, sharing some of these key stats and everything and anything London, Ontario real estate. The benchmark price in London was $563,000. Months of inventory were 4.7. Our London and St. Thomas market also noted price stability month to month, with March up slightly over February. So Toronto's average price is about 1.62 times London's average price. And London's average is about 38.4% lower. The gap in average price is approximately $390,000. So our benchmark pricing in London is 40.2% lower, with the gap of $378,800. That's almost $400,000. So buyers are not just saving a little bit by choosing London, they are buying into an entirely different affordability tier. I'm looking at some other stats here. So for a simple payment illustration, okay, assuming a 20% down on a 25-year amortization for mortgage and a 5% interest rate, the mortgage principal on the March average price works out to be about $814,237 in the GTA versus $501,690 in London. That produces an estimated payment of $4,760 per month in the GTA versus $2,933 per month in London, a difference of about $1,827 per month before taxes and utilities. So Toronto gives you bigger city gravity, but London gives you far more room to breathe financially. In this market, London can still give buyers a path to ownership where the monthly carrying cost is materially lower. The price point is dramatically lower, and the entry barrier is simply less punishing. That is especially relevant for first-time buyers, move-up buyers who do not want to be house poor, and GTA buyers looking for a smarter value play. One thing to keep straight, the GTA is not just the Toronto city market. It's the greater Toronto area versus, again, our LSTAR, London and St. Thomas Association of Realtors, is not just London. It encapsulates all of the areas and around our area. But if you're comparing Ontario real estate markets and you want ownership that feels more realistic, London is not just cheaper than Toronto, it's operating in a completely different affordability bracket. So Toronto may be the dream market for some, but London is the market where far more people can still actually make the numbers work. When we work with our clients, whether they're first-time home buyers, whether they're investors, whether they are looking to downsize, upsize, or build, we look to create a financial plan and path for every single client that's a unique strategy. And when we share details like this, I want you to take a look at why you may consider London as an obvious choice for a city to move to, because when you look at the cost of living, when you look at the fact that maybe you don't need to be in the Toronto area every single day, this could make very, very good financial sense for you. The London market is operating at a relatively great level right now. Again, affordability, if that's something you're looking for, how to beat the cost of living, especially with some of the uncertainty going on in the world. I think that London is one of the best choices in the entire province, and I'm happy to share more of that with you. If you have any questions about buying, selling, investing, or building new construction, if you just want to get onto a plan and a different path, whether it's in your business, whether it's for your family, whether it's in life in general, we'd be happy to speak with you further, give you a free, no obligation consultation, whether you're on the buying side, selling side, or both. We've been doing this for nearly 20 years, and we are happy to share more. You can connect with us anytime at www.ryanandsandra.ca. Reach out to me direct, 519-859-5408. And if you enjoy this content, be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. We continue to provide you with all of the information necessary to make a smart move in the London and St. Thomas area. Look forward to hearing from you real soon.